Okay, so this is how you use the API. I'm going to use something called Postman.com, and it's free, or unless you want to have a team or something, but it's pretty easy to set up. You just have to know several things to run it, and you'll also see that you now have a little document. This is just a simplified version. Basically, you have to have an email, password, and know your account ID. Oh, you also have to be an admin on the account too, or this won't work. Everything else is optional. In this particular case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my play area. I think I have two projects. Yeah. So I'm going to look at my play area right now and saying how many, let's see what I have. I have 8 territories here. And let's say I just want to get the territories out. Really simple. I can just say email, password, account ID, play area is the project I want. And I'll explain what show units is in a second. I did that just to kind of give you an example. And hit send. And it's real quick. And here you get the data. It just kind of listed in order, any type of key demographics, any tags that are at it, and it just lists all 8. Let's say a lot of people they actually goes like, well, this is great, but how do I get it out? And you can talk to your tech team to do it, but I'm going to show you some simple ways that you might want to use it versus what's in here. If you take this and you just hit copy, this thing will, if you notice, it'll copy to clipboard, and you go to this cool little thing called data.page.json.csv, and they have a bunch of conversions. Watch this. It's really cool. Just paste it in there, and instantaneously it kind of puts it into a table format. So now you can export it to Excel. Really awesome if you want to just move things around, get a quick summary of something. I mean, we have the reports in Fract that you could get right here, but this is sort of in case you want to get more sophisticated JSON stuff. And again, I'm only showing this to let you kind of look at quick ways to do things. All right. Now, let's say in here you did that saying, well, this is great, but I want to find something based on Sleepy Hollow, which is right here. Now, I can use the JSON to actually search an area, like maybe the name Sleepy Hollow, or a zip code. And so I set this up really quick beforehand. I said, well, show me the same thing by location. I actually left this in. Let's just change this to test. Or should I just take it out? Let's just take it out. Let's say I just wanted to do this. I'm going to hit send. And it's going to give me back the exact same thing. But if you notice now, it's by distance. So this is actually 2.3 miles by that sensor. And you'll notice that it goes to the circle. What's the next one? Hasmec locked, Mike's north. And that's kind of how it is. The circle has Mike's north, and this custom polygon. So it spreads out a radius. I won't cover these two things, which are returning page number and count page. This is in case you need to use it for your own, let's say, web page to show, what's near a zip code. That's why I'm sort of showing this one. Searching by string is if you want to get a little more. That's actually what I had there. Let me see if I can get that back quick. Let's see, yeah. Let's say I did want to search by string Nancy. That's going to do, here you can see it here. I'll just post it in this. I got 2 things by Nancy, and what they are, I think, is the tag that Nancy had 2 areas that were tagged, and so it's sort of searching for that. You can get the details of the, like, let's say this is Mike's North. It's made out of 4 zip codes, and you want to know, let's say, the demos from. You could change it to, and that's what this is for. Oops, sorry. I'm on an iPad, so when I resize things, it's the new iPad with the weird, goofy stuff. So if I change show units to true, oops, I got to refresh. Sorry. Let's change this to true. Now when I hit run or send, watch what it does now. It's pretty cool. It's now going to give me the same territories again, but it's going to break it up by the zip codes. Well, actually in this clue, it was Canadian block groups. I think this is all Canadian that did for Nancy's. And if you notice, there's a whole bunch of this stuff as I go down. Yeah, here's one. Yeah, this is by FSAs for Canada. Anyway, zip codes, postal codes. But it tells you the units that are associated with it. So that way you can kind of get out all the details to port over to let's say Google or some other thing, even though you can kind of put things into GeoJSON or shape files, this is sort of a nice way to just like suck it into something else without printing out reports and stuff. Hopefully that's useful as a quick overview. I will cover how to use these two things to build your own web page. So you can kind of have a front page where it's like, search by locations near me, and you can build it out using sort of these same tools. That's it. It's a quick overview.